Right. So it all comes down to this. As I mentioned at the end of the last stream last night, let me see, hold on a second. Trying to get the link to post to Discord. This might be the farthest in the timeline we've seen between the 4 campaigns. They should have taken place after everything, I think. Could be mistaken on that. So, let's see how this all ends. Okay. I think the answer, we already know the answer though. Everybody hates everybody. And everybody's fighting everybody. That's how it ends. But, you know. Okay, let's see. Put chat here. Okay, I can see chat. I've posted Discord. I intend to run lots of cannons and rifles. I might... And dreths. You know what? Let's just go with all my favorite things. Let's go with lots of dreths and lots of cannons and lots of muskets and call that good. Get some pikemen in there too. Pikemen are good. I like their reach. Stricken by grief over the death of his friend, Bigley traveled back to the region of Molten Cliff to wait for everything. He was hoping to find peace and solace, but would instead realize that all his choices had led to unforeseen consequences. Excuse me. Yeah, it does feel kind of like you've been making a chain of errors. Just mistake after mistake is your campaign. The archway Bigley and Namander. They brought a small force of mercenaries with them, but many had been lost in Hammond's war with Stoutheart. We're home, Namander. No, we're not. We're not in Baria. Baria's is on the other side of the swamp. Anyway, back in Baria and debt-free. But I wish Xander was with us. I miss him. I don't know what to do next. Well, talk to the undead. They could bring him back for you. It won't be quite the same, but, you know, I'm sure everything would be overjoyed to see you, and will help make sense of it all. Perhaps he's already repaired some of those beacons you've talked about, and you'll be tinkering away in no time. Oops. Yeah, about that. Wouldn't surprise me. He's ever hasty. Is it close by? We could all use a rest after our battles in Arleon. Yeah, grew up to be that giant of a harima right here. His parents are both pipers. I bet they were surprised when he turned out to be a brute. It's funny that they don't know what they'll be until they stop growing. Humans and harima have much in common, but we're still quite different, Bigley. I'll accompany you to his ancestral home. I've never seen a harima village, and I too am at a loss for what to do next. Thank you, friend. Oh, no, I want him. We leveled him up and gave him some stuff. And I have stuff I can share. Okay, we need to... That's good. I'm gonna swap this out. We won't be quite as good at fighting, but we need all the resources. Do I have one of the gold-making gloves? Do we? Do we? You probably should wear these for now. I'll just slide this down here. No, I do not. But that's okay. We'll get along with all of this. I got a hell roar to start with. Oh, good. Veteran muskets. Hey, we're actually class changed. Awesome. Reach the date palm of waste. Oh no, I need to claim the beacons of power too, huh? Which way to go? God, I can't believe you gave me one guy. Well. Someone had begun work restoring this beacon. The portal inside had been strengthened. It looks like whoever had worked here had left in a hurry. Okay. Now that's a dead end. Alright, I'm so glad I included March in your level ups. Rana had left their marks in the area. All that was left was ruins and death. Yeah, Silkspool, you went and you released them and all, and then they just started killing and burning and destroying everything. Maybe there was a reason that the previous queen had a war with them? I don't know. Or did the Rana become so bold? We met one wielder. Are there more than one? Also, hey there, Goose! There's been no Rana wielders for ages, and that itch creature said something about that they'd awoken. She did. This could be a problem. Perhaps. Oops, out of movement. Alright. Well, no ally this time. It's all on me. You destroyed a lumber camp? That's a source of wood. The two wielders approached a small settlement of labor's worth. You could clearly see the Rana troops laying siege to it. A large Chelan approached them as he saw their forces approaching. Wielders, go back to your smoking cities. I am Pcha of the marsh, and this settlement must be abandoned or destroyed. No can do. It's now under my protection. Go back to your swamp. Barion, these lands are ours. Leave now, or there will be blood. Well, that's exciting. Oh, we're back to being bloodthirsty. Oh, really? Your character is so inconsistent, Bigley. But I have the cannons. Okay, what are we doing to this? I could boost your initiative some. I could. I'm gonna brace here. Okay. How about this goes away? That's a good start. I love firing that thing. Alright. Flamethrowers. No. Take aim. Alright. Well now, what to do? Your defense goes away, and I can't move, so I guess you don't do anything. Yeah, you're reloading, so you're stuck. Oh no. That hurts. You're level 16. Ah, no, they destroyed my cannon. My one cannon. let's go with this. Okay, that should be pretty good. That looks very good. What can I do? Alright, let's do this. Yeah, flamethrower. Oh, jeez. Yeah, our army is just wrecked. Hey there, James. I did my best, but my army is in ruins now. Well, we'll just have to build a new army. Defeated the Rana. Surrender before Bigley. I'm beaten. What will you do with me? Life returns to the marsh. I have questions. Your life in exchange for answers and a promise that you'll leave these lands. The marsh provides. I have much knowledge. I will answer your questions if the knowledge I share will do the Rana no harm, and perhaps there will be peace one day. But not today. No, not today. He didn't ask any questions. Wielder, you defeated the swamp scum! Thanks! We were not raiding. This place needs to burn. Well, we capture and sell froglings, yeah. I saved your life, and now you owe me a great debt. Yes. Join me, and we'll see how long it'll take for you to clear it. At once, Wielder. Alright, well, that gives us a little bit of our troops back, but not as many as we lost. This city is well defended, but it's not much. I guess I'll immediately start tearing down your defenses for resources. And then using that to make... Let's go with more resources. That's what we're gonna go with. As much as I need troops, this will just be a resource town. Near the settlement stood an old portal. Looks like it had just recently been broken. I broke it behind me. Its bindings need strengthening, but that would be on the other side. You should meet my friend. He can repair any portal. Ever think, with a name like that, he is Harima. They hold little love for the Rana. Well, there's that. I've never heard a history of Rana and Harima. Well, Rana used to eat Harima. At least that's how the stories go. That's not untrue. Life returns to the marsh. Ah. They were dragon snacks, huh? At the edge of the swamp stood a lone artificer. Bigley, you're a sight for sore eyes. Well, thank you. You don't look half bad yourself. I've been repairing beacons in the area, following everything's instructions, but lately Rana raids have grown in intensity. Even reports of them having wielders. Pshaw, tell me, are more Rana attacks imminent? I would believe so. Arlak isn't far off, and I think T'Chira is in the area as well. Well, then we need to prepare our defenses. Join me, Artificer. Alright, a little bit more of my army restored. Let's see, this is a good boost for one fight. for a spellcaster, getting a big defense boost is great. Okay, let's see. Cannot afford, of course. But if I scrap this one as well, I can then toss up a sawmill. And a new teleport site. Work has begun, repairing the old beacon by the road. Bigley could clearly see that the notes he had sent to Everthink had been applied. I told Everthink to wait for me, so we could look into their purpose before we repaired them, but he's not patient. So you don't know why the beacons were destroyed? We always assumed the Freedom Alliance did it to destroy the portals within, so we could throw off the yoke of the Empire. If you control enough beacons in the same area, you can use them to project your power. A wielder can use them to rain down fire and destruction on all enemies there, making it impossible to conquer or attack any area where they've been built. That is how Aurelia defeated the Rana. She lured us to the beacons. Huh, clever. Well, I guess we'll use them ourselves then. Ho ho ho. Okay. Alright, we have our first source of major income. We need to get ourselves sawmill and ore pit and crystal mine, very important, and silk. All these things are very, very important. I love how much I've got my movement boosted too, but I still would prefer to have a second wielder. Oh, what's this? Dragon sightings. Okay. Wow. A small orchard was by the road. Apples. As you can see, we need the waters of the swamp. The lands nearby are lush with life. Not for long. If you repair and use those beacons, they will drain all the life from the lands once more. Long ago, the land was lush in all directions with fields and forests. The beacons drain life. They drain all essence around it and focus it through the wielder. Hey, Neil! Sounds dangerous. It is. Eventually all life withers without essence, and the same is true for the wielder. Wait, so wielders have died using the beacons? I believe that is why Aurelia sought life eternal. Her use of the beacons had weakened her. Is that also why the Rana didn't have any wielders for centuries? Did the beacons somehow drain that ability from them for generations? Ah, yes, of course. I believe that is why Aurelia sought life yeah, no, I'm not able to sing. Sorry, I'm bad at it. YouTube would have to ban me. My singing would be a cognition hazard. You wouldn't be able to unhear it. Hey, we put up to a vote, and it looks like Outer Wilds won the vote. So, I didn't catch whether or not you had voted, but, I mean, it's pretty well over at this point. No, I'm one of those subclasses that specializes in other forms of inspiration. I didn't go with singing. That wasn't the point. That wasn't the thing I put all my performance ranks into. Alright, let's see. Click. Clack. Let's go this way. I probably would get my butt kicked. Alright, there we go. Very good. I need to pick that up, but it's probably more important that we find ourselves a town. Ah, okay. Yeah. Oh, you pick them pretty good. Your picks seem to tend to win. Oh geez, this is a tough choice. I probably should take the pikes. Even if they're not veterans, they're still really good. Okay, we need to pick those up. Let's just flag this town, then we'll flag the mines. Oh, include the DLC? Okay, I'll make sure I include the DLC. Is there anything wrong with the Steam version? Or can I just take that one? Pacha stopped outside the settlement and looked towards the marsh. I have shared my knowledge with you. No, you haven't. You haven't told us shit. Bigly, I promise by the marsh I will not lead Rana against the lands of molten cliffs. I can do nothing about the other wielders who are already here. Will you release me? Are you just gonna lead the Rana against other places that we own? How come there are wielders now? The rider has come, and our prophecy is fulfilled. When Rask the first rider awoke, the marsh responded. Many more have awoken, and the marsh expands. But why now? What happened? I am not sure why now, but when Rask was set free from the mines by the one good human, his powers awoke. Silkspool? But I sent him to the mines of Rosewater. He was my friend. The evil human Stoutheart has killed him. Know that the Rana grieve with you. Thank you. You are free to leave. May we meet again in fair weather. Farewell. The marsh adapts. Mander and Bigly watched Pacha disappear to the southeast. They both knew that they would need to gather as many troops as possible before the Rana came. There seems to be an outgrowth of the game mechanics, but only wielders' lives seem to matter to anybody. The Stoutheart is such an evil person for executing, this one guy. All the people who died in battle, oh, those don't matter. Those don't count. Those aren't really people. Alright, let's see. We control this now. Good. What do we need? We need to build things. We need to upgrade things. I want cannons. I want lots of cannons. We're going to go with Dreths. As much as I'd like to fully explore this place, I have a little bit of ancient amber. I can do that. Actually, where's that? I should have done that sooner. Okay, there we go. Alright, we've got a little bit of resources. I don't have a source of spider silk, but let's go, 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 go. We need the purple rocks. They're very important. Steam, I'll want the Archaeologist's Edition. Okay. Archaeology, huh? What do we want to do? God, I wish I had another wielder. Is it gonna lead further and further, or is this a cul-de-sac? Jeez. Alright, let's do that. This is as big as this one gets. Yeah, okay. That's gonna take 3 turns to construct. And I cannot afford to upgrade you for 2 more turns. Unless I want to do ruinous business transactions in the, Bizarre. Darn. I was hoping I could get them, but no. I have to fight them. Fine! Alright. I think I'm going to put a landmine here. Ideally, it would be set up so the enemy would get poked with the spear and step on a landmine, but that's probably asking a bit too much. Alright. Okay, chose not to. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to poke you. And poke you. And sing a little song. Slow down. Okay, that works. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with lethargy. Apparently, that was the only spell I've never used. Huh, how about that? Blood boil, bugs, pacifism. Flamethrower. And finally, bullet. Yeah, I slowed this thing right down, didn't I? Oh no, don't step on my own landmine! Ah, crap. It's so easy to wreck your own troops when you're playing these guys. What days will it be streamed? Well, let me see. Tomorrow is no stream. The day after is Master of Magic. So, the day after that... here, hold on 1 second. Wait a sec. I keep my schedule posted on Discord. Let me very quickly... Okay. Here we are. This is my schedule for, this week. So, Songs of Conquest got Thursday and Friday. Next week, it's gonna look just like this, except these will say Outer Wilds, and these will say Outer Wilds. That will be the schedule for the next week. So that's going to be the only games. Outer Wilds and Master of Magic. So, yeah. I keep my schedule updated every week on Discord. If there's ever any... If you're ever wondering, you can just check there. A simple axe? No. I prefer complicated axes. If it doesn't have a pull string and a gasoline motor, I don't want to hit people with it. What would be the point? Simple axe. Humph. Alright. I'm gonna go grab a couple blocks of ice real quick. Oh, good. Oh, yes, Glimmerweave. Let me think for 1 second. Oh, a sawmill! Well, I can't build that yet. Alright, we're gonna head back to grab our troops. Might help if I didn't have the cap on the water. Alright, be right back. Alright, I am returned. Tinker Smith Everthink reports several Rana raids in the swamps near Lush Meadows. Contracts offered to protect areas of interest. Okay. Well, still constructing. Alright, what I want is these. You know, I really do like these guys, but we need a bigger town. This town is too small. Alright, let's flag this. The settlement is no condition to defend against Rana wielders. I know, and I'm going to tear down their remaining defenses too, so they're going to be even worse. With the help of Harima, we should be fine. No, I'm not going to hire any Harima here. Alright. This town seems tucked away enough. I'm pretty sure that this place won't... Oh, I need to... I can't get through that. No, that's what I need right there. Crap. You taunt me, game. You taunt me. Crossbow Bone Club. I need a place I can sell all this crap. Alright, we'll hit this little area here, and then we'll head south into the swampier looking area. Yeah, the one guy I know who was big into the Horizon Zero Dawn, after we talked about that, I asked him about it, and he talked about just how bad the last DLC for Forbidden West was, and talked at length about it. He said that he talked about a couple interesting things that they did with the story, where they revealed more about the world, but yeah, for the most part, I understand now why he never talked about it. Because he was really into Horizon Zero Dawn. I need a Tier 2 workshop. Well, and for that, I need a sawmill. Oops, no, don't do that. I wasted a bunch of resources. Oops, shit. That was very bad. Alright, sawmill to improve the workshop, to improve the cannon factory. Alright. The portal seems dormant, but Bigley and Amanda approached, flickered to life once more. Oh, these are some weak bindings. Looks like our combined essence woke it. I'll go through and head to the Molten Cliffs. What if the portal breaks behind you? Try to repair it, but otherwise I'll go around. Meanwhile, you should gather an army to defend the settlement, explore the area, see if you can find more allies. I'll do that. We'll stand ready when the Rana come. And I'll bring Harima. We should be fine. Don't worry, I'm ready to lay down my life. Don't go dying on me. My old heart couldn't bear losing another friend. I won't. May fair winds guide you, friend. May the sun kiss your neck and burn the eyes of your enemies. No, I'm not ready to depart. I want cannons. Crap. I most definitely want cannons before I go departing anywhere. We'll have them soon, too. Man, I could just jump through and... But I want... well, we could... I can use one of those recruitment node thingies. I can build one. I'll do it. Yep, the portal breaks behind me. Yeah, okay, yeah. These portals may be scorched by the sun in a most unkind manner. Well, I'll start by talking to the Rima, and then deal with this portal. As the portal blinked and went out, Namander turned his attention north towards some erected palisades. Someone wants to keep me out, but if I'm not mistaken, these were made by humans and not Rana. Could be bandits, Wielder. But if they are indebted bandits, we may convince them to be our allies in times like these. Let us clear these palisades away. What about Wielder Southerdon? He was very clear that the portal might break, and it's my responsibility to prepare defenses. I have a good feeling about this. Stunning is one of those things in video games. So many games get it wrong. As a developer, I forget who said it. Nobody likes losing turns. And that's basically what stun locking as a mechanic is. It's the... Oh man, you got speed of winds, huh? Okay, yeah. It's basically you lose turn. You're supposed to be somebody who's more of a supply lines guy, not a warrior. But if you do find yourself in combat, perhaps a little order magic would help. I am so glad I actually have all 3 resources. This is good. Begone! We want nothing to do with you. Peace, friend. Would I be right in guessing you're indebted? I spit on that title. I was given a debt passed along from my grandmother, but I swear to you, all I'll ever give the Rosewaters is my piss. I'm not here to collect the debt, but I can offer you a way to be free of it. How's that, then? The Rana are coming and have many wielders among them. They will not spare any Baryan, indebted or otherwise. I'm a wielder, and if you lend your essence to mine, I will strengthen your blows and protect you. Huh. So the rumors are true. They are! Join me! Once an indebted like you, but now free Baryan. I'm in dire need of strong allies. I'll not let some overgrown froglings destroy this land. Oh, cool. Okay, so we can have bandits. The faction that's not a faction. They're really bad for essence, but they have to have an upgrade, right? They don't seem like they're good for anything, honestly. Like, I guess they can hit people with an axe, but that's about all they can do. Okay. Upgrade this. Now, if I just had one more ancient amber, I am willing to spend, although I'll pay through the nose for it, to pick up 1 amber. Okay, and this can wait. I can wait 2 turns for that. And as for this tile, I need troops. But a second bazaar certainly wouldn't be amiss. But I need troops. I'm gonna go with the troops. Yeah, that's for the best. Let's do that. This map doesn't seem to be super large. Friends, I need your help. No problem for us. We're good at hiding. Not that good at hiding. If I found you, join me and I'll give you freedom. Can't eat freedom. Well then, imagine chests of gold and jewels. Your reward from the merchant houses if we stood against the Rana. Is that more to your taste? Yeah, let's go kill some Rana. You are not going to survive this battle. We'll never have to pay you because you won't make it. These guys have a double strike, which is nice. That's the only thing they have going for them, though. I wonder if they can share any human upgrades. Darn, he's one tile short. Alright. Alright, hey friends! Settle down. Haven't seen you looking this rough since everything dragged you here for the rest and healing all those years ago. Hey, stand tall. I'm glad to see you gals here. I miss this place. You've been missed. It would be nice if you visited when times were better. Couldn't be helped. We seek your aid. The Rana are coming. Okay. You're too late. These Rhino spawns are here already. Dragons attacked and seized one of those beacons that everything had repaired just north of here. We can't let the Rana control them. Join me and we'll deal with them. Then we'll have... Let's see... Plenty's Refuge. Where's that? Only 3. Oh, well, better than nothing. Something is marked that's that way. One? Fine, I'll take 1. If that's all I can get, I'll take it. Oh, here we go. Okay, alright. Boy, do I wish I had resources right now. I'll probably end up tearing that down. I'll probably end up tearing that all down to make more resource gathering sites. And I'll look north with a grim expression. Fire could be seen from the hills. Dragon fire! Dragons! They used to hunt and eat us for sport, and now it will happen again. Not if we stop them. Is this why the Harima hate the Rana? You know so much about the world, and yet never before asked about Harima history. Oh, we remember. Harima remember, I know the saying. Nope. No, we gotta finish this campaign first. Also, hey there, Drowbard. And glad to hear the audio's doing better. I haven't changed anything, but... Let me go ahead and up the desktop audio. This game has beautiful music. How's this? Is this a good balance? When Rana ruled Patrium, the Harima were hunted and our people fled to the hills, but the dragons pursued us, feeding on the villages, leaving fire and destruction in their wake. At least that's how the stories go. These are truth. Harima remember. Yeah, when we were playing as the Rana, I was wondering why the Harima seemed to hate them and didn't want them to recover. Well, bandits who won't join me. Well, I will just up the desktop audio further. Now I've got things shifted quite heavily the other way. Let me see. Alright, this guy needs to go. He is a problem. as is this guy. Well, that wouldn't be a very good matchup for me. Yeah, that prevents me from doing that. That's perfect. Still a bit low. Alright, I will pump it all the way to its very limits. This is it. This is as loud as the sound gets. Okay, very good. It's not right behind my home. It's down the street. I don't live on top of the shooting range now. Stantal marched up with the rest of the troops, clearly annoyed with the old tinkersmith. Bigly hurried to catch up with her. My sincere apologies, Stantal. I was just shocked. Those stories seemed like madness. You'll soon encounter dragons, and then we'll see if the harem I have remembered true. I never could have imagined that the meek little Rana could do this, be able to do this. They were kept down for a reason, but hopefully we can stop them here. I'll make sure they're stopped. The Rana are so interesting. Like, for all of their their lives, their parents' lives, their grandparents' lives, they've just been victims. But then you find out that they used to be the true villains of the world. And that most of the really messed up stuff that happened came about by trying to fight them. They seem to have been the defining thing in this world. Alright, what we're gonna do... I'm gonna tear this down and construct a shop. And yeah, we're gonna put a bazaar in. That's still under construction. Which way to go? Which way to go? Oh, the undead! Great! Rats? I see. And this road leads to... dragons! Alright. Let's go say hi to some dragons. This is a motley, mixed up army we have here. Ooh. Well, I don't need a Vanir hat. This path will probably eventually lead me back around. Or maybe we'll end up portaling at some point. Oh, wait. Flag that. Yeah, there we go. I will take the amber, actually. Greetings! Will you join me? Why? We moved here to escape all this nonsense. We don't even do banditry anymore. I need your keen shots. The Rana are coming, and they'll burn this little haven of yours, but together we can drive them back. Burn our part of the world, would they? Yeah, we'll join. Wow, 2 groups of them. Okay. They have aim. They're also kind of an inferior unit, but hey. I can work with this. Oh, this thing. Okay, now this guy might be of some use. All contracts from the Unseen Society are terminated. The Tinkerers Guild will assume any debt incurred by this. That's Everthink with the, that's when they showed their true colors in their campaign. You've gathered quite a band of my people here. I have. Let's stand together against the frogs. I'm certain your debts will be struck from the books. If we live. Yes, if you live. But is that a runnin', and you don't look like the runnin' type? I ain't. Not anymore. This is a good place we've found. To ease my mind knowing my family isn't carrying my debt anymore. Well, I am formerly an outlaw indebted like yourself. Welcome to your very own Freedom Alliance. Freedom Alliance. Only this time it is the indebted who save all of Varia. That would be a story to tell, huh? Okay, these guys... Order and chaos, strengthen nearby allies, inspire nearby allies. These guys are interesting. Okay. Really? No path available, huh? Time to go rob a graveyard. Bound by oath, bound to conquer. Ancient legionaries. The Rana are coming. Can you fight them? Rana vermin, bound to conquer. Follow me, I'll lead you. You are not her. Well, it was worth a try. Bigly would be proud of me. Alright, let's see. Is the game Spore? No. Never had any interest in Spore. Nothing about it caught my eye. It's one of those games that looks like they're trying to do too much, and they don't do anything well. At least that's what it looks like. No, the link still exists. I think I have to edit it because I think it's outdated. Somehow something happened to the live version, but I had an older version backed up. I have it on Discord here. This should work, this link right here. As I said, I need to go through and update it. I have no idea why the previous file stopped working. It just did. I'd prefer if they were within my deadly range. But you can shoot every turn, right? I could try to back up, but I don't think I will. Let's go Onslaught. Alright, and let's enhance you. It's like, wait a minute, you hired us to fight Rana. What's going on here? Why are we fighting skeletons? Ow, 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 that hurts a lot. Those were my double strikers. This guy is not nearly a caster of the same quality as my other. Yeah, I do. I have Blades of the Shogun, and I have never gotten around to playing it. So many studios have been closed lately. It was funny, Second Wind just did a video about how the Xbox's lineup is so incredibly great and fantastic and wonderful, and oh my gosh, and just the clips he showed mostly made me go, yeah, I think Xbox is dead. And then I looked at the comments under the video, and like, I'd say 3 out of 4 comments that I read were all just like, yeah, Microsoft's just closing all these studios left and right. We have, just people with no faith in it at all. Okay, sure, I'll fight even more. I mean, what did I expect to find in a graveyard? Of course there'd just be more skeletons. I've never seen this battlefield before. Oh, rats as well. Okay. Outer Wilds is short? Is it? Huh. I don't know. People keep talking about the Elden Ring DLC is coming out soon. I don't know. Because I still haven't played Elden Ring. But that might be what I do. I don't know. Or maybe not. There we go. That's what I needed. Studio said the costs were, let's see. Yeah, it's sad. A lot of gaming companies have been going under. It's funny because all of the most successful games last year, I think they were all AA games. For the last while, it's not even been the AAA games that have been. It's been all the AA games, and yet their studios keep closing anyway. Something is. Oh, we'll see how things go. Hey, is that a gold mine? Fire was everywhere. The dragons had come. And as Bigly's forces draw, they saw a small Harima swallowed whole by the dragon. The dragon cocked its head and grinned at Bigly. All who live will see us now. We have returned, and we bring vengeance. Oh, I didn't get to recruit him. He actually got eat. He got et! Alright, dragons. The only thing that can upgrade twice in this game. But these aren't upgraded. These are basic dragons, which is still way stronger than anything I have, but... The turn order is not how I'd like it to be. Not at all. Justice! This is practically the perfect move for to use against a dragon. Alright, I'm gonna pull you back. That is better. Now, if I could just get... We're gonna back up. Back up. See, you guys don't have a wielder with you. I'm the only one able to use magic on this battlefield, and I'm going to play that to the... Oh! Shit. Ah, I got him. I forgot that they had reach. That's right. But... Alright, I've eliminated 6 out of 12 before the fighting even begins. Alright, let's match Flamethrower to Fire Breath. Guns aren't hitting hard enough either. Onslaught. Angry. Let's go with this. Poke! Alright. That reach again. Shit. This is expensive. Alright, we took down 2 of them. I need to do 65 more points of damage. Do I have any? Not really. No, that won't do at all. Crap. Just enough. Good. And you need to hide here while you reload. And you have some bugs. 2 more units down. Man! Finished off with a blow from my bassoon bagpipe bizarreness. Important thing is, one of the critters you ate just gotcha. Oh, hey, Heather, how's it going? Let's see. Hey, Dark Souls 2 just lost a vote. It didn't even get in the running. So how am I supposed to do Dark Souls 3 when I haven't done Dark Souls 2? But Elden Ring has no connection to Dark Souls, so I don't feel bad about doing that one out of order, because it's not part of the franchise. It's its own thing. Greed. Deliberate and unnecessary firing of personnel after a game is finished to maximize profits. I don't know. That's not usually how I hear it going. There's a lot of consolidating and a lot of stuff going on. I think a lot of it has to do with the investment. It is greed. It's not enough to make money. You have to make all the money. And there's definitely short-sighted decisions going on. There's definitely short-sighted decisions going on. They don't seem to... Okay, here's my take, and I could be wrong. I'm not inside the industry, and Larian is, so they probably know better than me, but I'm gonna say I don't think that's quite what I think is going on. The investors are not gamers. They don't understand video games. BlackRock does not give a shit about the quality of the product. They only care that line goes up. That's the only thing that matters. So, any way that they can make money or make the line go up or whatever is good by them, and they just don't care about what the product is. They don't understand the product. and yet they're somehow the ones increasingly making the decisions, as the big corporations buy all the little companies left and right, or just pour investor money into it. And that's not, investor money isn't a gift. You have to pay that back in some way. So this is a large part of what's driven the entire industry towards live service. Everyone wants to be a subscription model because it's safe. It's a safe way to make your product make more and more and more money instead of taking risks on making new games. But I would say the biggest problem is, increasingly, the people who are in charge of these companies don't actually understand or care about the product being produced. Larian cares about the product they produce. EA does not. Simplest way I can put it. So all the short-sighted decisions and everything else can just come down to basically, it's not artists who are in charge of the companies, but businessmen. Well, not even business. If you're a businessman, you would understand the business you're in. Not even businessmen. Idiots. Seriously, I do not understand. Like, if I were put in charge of, I don't know, if I were put in charge of the production of Barbie dolls, I would have to sit down and learn a lot about Barbie dolls. I'd be like, well, shit, I need to understand this industry. I need to understand the appeal. I need to understand what the target audience wants. You know? I'll never understand it. The same thing happens with actors. When an actor comes in and they don't know anything about the character or the franchise that they're in, and it's just like, oh, well, you know, whatever. I'm just gonna, you know, make my own interpretation of a character I don't understand. No. This is why I have so much respect for the guy who played Wolverine. I watched almost none of the movies he was in. I only caught maybe 2 of them. But I have so much respect for the guy, because the guy who did all those years as Wolverine, he started out and he was trying to move like a wolf because he didn't know what a Wolverine was and had never heard of the character before, somehow, and they hired him. But then he goes and he reads all the comics, and he goes around his daily life with the prop claws on so that he learns how to just live with the claws out and move appropriately. And so that as the movies are going on, he's incredibly good at moving and being Wolverine. It's like, yeah, that's an actor. That's what every actor should be. Get into character. Be the character. Alright, beacon claimed. Oh, I should be able to teleport through this. I should be able to teleport through this. Wasn't quite how I planned on doing things, but I cannot teleport through it. Ah, man. Shit. I lost troops to claim this. Yes. Do not go public. Stocks are a mistake. Stocks are a mistake. Do not publicly trade, but also investors. Investors can be even worse. Publicly traded is not good, and I think it's almost always a mistake, because year upon year, you always have to get bigger, or your stock will start being sold, and it makes your business unstable and forces you to constantly grow. But at least there'll be a portion of stockholders who just like you and believe in your company. Investors are not like that. Investors can threaten you. If you don't do what they think you should do, they'll take your money away. Investors are worse than publicly traded stock, in my personal opinion. As somebody who has, you know, neither. I don't own a business that's publicly traded. These are just my opinions, man. I want to get back here. I want to hire a real army. We need troops. And they're right here. And I'm all the way over here. Yeah. Risky, but there's stuff. I'll take. Oh shit! Wait a sec. Wait a sec. What's that doing over there? Pick up a few. It's a long walk. I'm just gonna go for it. Rats should not be underestimated. More than any other unit in this game, the rats have caught me off guard and killed me. They punch above their weight class. And when you hit them, they just start berserking, and oh my gosh. What are we gonna do? They also go fast. Fine. Poke. Don't get hurt too badly. Alright, boosted by each enemy near you. You have a ton of hit points. Man, if you were just a little different position, I could flamethrower both of them. If only. I have deliberately not attacked this one yet. There we go, 50% melee resistance. Hell yeah. It's not gonna matter. She is totally dead because these frickin' rats. I tell you. Oh no! Ah, crap. No. Well, so much for the rifle division. Alright, well, I do not want to get retaliated against. That retaliation is as good as dead. Oh no, the plague. Crap, I was hoping to finish off with a spell. I forgot they also are plague carriers. As I said, the rats are way more dangerous than you'd guess. You could just do nothing but rats, and you'd be... Well, we kind of sort of did something like that during the Undead campaign. Just lots of rats is kind of a winning strategy. There are offerings by the shrine. Gold and wilted flowers. Clearly the worshippers of Aurelia are living in these parts. Living? Well, that's, depends on your definition of living. Huge armored beings twisted together in the afterlife march to meet Big Lee's forces. Bound by oath, bound to conquer. There's no conquest for you. Back in the graves. My army's been pretty thin. This is, perhaps my best bet is to try this. I'll either win or lose very badly. I wish I could back up a little more. This is gonna be tough. Yes, rats are able to kill dragons. They're terrifying. Alright, I can knock those out. What I need to do is slow the enemy down. Anything that slows the enemy down would be appreciated right now. Alright, if they touch us, we're just gonna melt. Okay. First fireball. Okay, we have to take an action now. What do I have as my options? Well, nothing that's going to slow the enemy down since I threw that fireball. I can still throw justice at them, but not yet. We'll hold that. We are just within reach, but we can fix that. Okay, chain lightning, that's good. Okay. Second fireball. Okay. All right. I think we're gonna pull it off with pure magecraft just because they were kind of slow. Perfect. Perfect! Phew. That was kind of tense. Ah. Really? Kill the rats in the basement is a max level quest, just to be the opposite of Baldur's Gate 1, where that was how you started the game. Banner of Unyielding Hatred. That's very good. Unfortunately, I still need resources. Until I can pass my items off to somebody else. Alright, let's see. Meanwhile, you. Now, what is this? Oh, wow. That's basically the same thing as the other thing. But on your head. Gives you an extra troop. The Emancipator. 14 offense. It does end up being better than these, doesn't it? Sure. Alright, good work. Probably gonna have to go back this way. Meanwhile, I'll leave that alone. Well, only if the traps aren't pressure plate sized to greater weight than the rats. Ooh, would you like Arcana magic? Why wouldn't you? Okay, you're basically done up here. You need to get back down here and pick up an army, and you're gonna have to defend! I have no idea when this guy gets home. Well, I pillaged a few things. Yeah. I love being just a blaster. You know, out of all the campaigns, I think this is the first time we've had access to just a blaster wizard. But here we are! At least small encounters are easy when you got this. If there were a very large number of enemies, though, well... You'd probably wish you were running something else. The risen dead, fresh out of their graves, are shambling across the bridge. Oh, is that a town? Excellent. Yes, that's what I need, right there. Perfect. Oh, please, they're slow moving. They're not a threat. No, this is like the perfect thing for us. Although they do have a lot of hit points. They do have a lot of hits. But it won't matter. I really do feel the risk of splitting my men up in this way, though. Like, if anything does happen, we will crumple very quickly. Chain lightning for one. I don't think it can move at all if I hit it with ice. It's actually unable to move. I wonder if that's the only thing in the game that can be completely stopped by ice. Oh, catch you later, meal. Just don't forget that gravity exists. As last the ribbon were cut down, he waved to the pikemen. Oh, hey, Everthink, how's it going? Can you please join me now? You look like you've been through a battle, not repairing beacons. I ran into some trouble with the Unseen Society and lost. They let me go, but in exchange I must abandon the repaired beacons. Loth is coming and would rather not fight you. I'd rather not fight me either. Not when I'm in this mood. There's worse news. They have used an artifact, the Crest of the Legion, to track the Empress down, and she has returned from the dead. Her undead legions are headed this way. What? You mean the artifact that I delivered? That was my last service for Silkspool. You gave it to them? I knew they paid too much for it. If a deal is too good to be true, now the Rana are invading the marsh. The Empress and the Rana, we can't stand against them. We must flee. No. I know how the beacons work. If we control enough of them, I'll use them to destroy all of our enemies. I mean, it will nuke the land and turn everything terrible, but, yeah, whatever. Oh my gosh, I got Everthink. Okay, what do we have here? Alright, he is... Focus on spell damage resistance. He's practically the same build I am, actually. Well, cool. Alright, I need to outfit you. What am I gonna do with you, Ever? Well, first, you're gonna hold these. Whoops. Yes. That'll free me up to hold these. Okay, next up you're gonna want... Oh, what do you want? Boots are good. Gloves are good. I'm gonna be shifting how I do things. I'm gonna give you the attack and defense. And I'm gonna go with ranged. Okay, that should be good. You have some really good gear now. But it's a little bit spotty because you're wearing leftovers mostly. But it's fine. This'll be pretty good. You'll be good. Looks to me like if I were to dual wield handguns, that would be better than the bow. So we'll go with that. Okay. And I'm gonna reach over here and demolish this to put in a bazaar. I probably need that very soon. Okay. Darn it. Alright, almost. I thought I had more movement than I did. The Blaster Wizard. No, Bigly the Blaster Wizard. Oh, shit. No! No, no! When aggression increases. Oh no! That would probably end me. If I hadn't just flagged this. Hold on. Okay. Things change all of a sudden. All of a sudden, I have access to things like cannons. Hell. Oh, you're still risky. Is that so? Think you can hire this guy? Some tinkers have gathered beyond the bridge. They saw everything invisibly relaxed. We followed your instructions and both the beacons are working. Great news, we need them. But they're both being attacked and seized, one by dragons, the other by undead. Not great news. Join me and we'll do what we can about that. This is going to be another army that's just kind of doing the best it can. I knew it. You always go for the Cape of Leaves. That only matters if the enemy is ranged. Most enemies aren't. I need to get past a barrier. Ah, excellent news. Okay. This'll never be bigger than 2. What about this one? Bang. Okay, you are still on your way back here. That's fine. Alright, he'll seize what he can. Well... I'll deposit these here, since I can't upgrade them here. And I'll take those. Demolish that for another bazaar. Alright, we are swimming in wood and ore. For now. I'm gonna swap these out temporarily. I need this. And I need... what do I need? I actually don't have a lot of accessories to choose from, oddly. Oh, I guess I should just be glad I got this. And then I'm gonna hit you, because no. Proud woman was leading a large army of living and the dead. I am Magnolia. Have you not spoken to Everthink about surrender? Everthink. We have. Thanks for the information, but there will be no surrender. As I feared, but Hiller so wished to recruit you to our cause. Yes, I've heard of him. Where is he? Resting. Now, if you won't surrender, then prepare your feeble forces. Yes, my forces may be feeble, but they're including a bunch of cannons! So this is gonna be fun. Oh, I should have swapped them around back. Oops, oh well. You should fear my magic. My magical might. 5 to 6, or... doesn't that just feel fantastic? Whoops, I still have 2 of these. Oh well. Alright. Loading. You're not getting past that so easily. Okay. What can we do to you? Oh, ow, that sucked. Well, I can't fire them without destroying my own units, so... In this case, normally I take the, if you're not willing to shell your own position, you're not willing to win. But in this case, I don't think that's necessary. Alright. Well, our losses weren't too bad. She got me with 1 big old fireball, but other than that... Multiple celestial compasses? Gloves of income? Well, cool. You hold much power. Thanks! Now tell me more about Hiller, and I might let you live. I fear not death. It's but a second stage of being for me. You should. Your oath is flawed. Have you seen the Oathbound? Now tell me about Hiller, and I might let you live. You do not understand. The oath is a vision of the Empress. Hiller has activated beacons to destroy the Rana southwest of here. Now he wests, for it was taxing. But he is rather old, much like you. Oh, I wouldn't touch the beacons if I were you. They drain your life. Even the young. He might be dead when you return. I'm sure he'll welcome death. Maybe he'll be more tolerable then. May I leave? Why would you spare her? You should surrender now. This is only the beginning. If this is the beginning, then I'll be your end. Now go. Ah, jeez. Both of those sound good. I'll take them. I want both of them. I'll take the magic resistance. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna tear that right on down. And pop in another Dreth Den, actually. I like Dreth. Okay, and now it is time to begin dumping items. Some of these need to be held onto. For when I meet back up with my other guy. You'll want some equipment. Mission boost is interesting on that. Alright, that's a lot of money. That was a lot of cash. Alright, there we go. I think that'll do for now. Alright. You can wait there for a turn. You can wait just as well here for a turn. Up. There. Alright. 7 of those. 2 of those. Alright. And 2 of those. Sure, why not? I know I gotta come through and pick all this up. We need to clean up. Alright, we've claimed another beacon of power. These tend to be dangerous and annoying. Well, this is going to be kind of funny. They only move 1 tile. Well, I'd do that again, but I can't. So, let's just hope that this is the right direction to be. Perfect! Ha ha ha! Okay, in that case. The same cannon just fired 3 times. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, it's amazing! Oh, a Talisman of Chaos. How nice. Please quit de-equipping my things. It's very nice. I'll definitely want to use that in battle. But I'm greedy for resources right now. I still haven't gotten a major city, and when I do, we're going to spend a lot of resources very, very, very quickly. Okay. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Meanwhile... Okay. I guess it is more of a mortar. Now that you mention it. There's signs of dragons everywhere. No one had been spared. Oop, out of movement. Okay. Sure. Alright, I hog up all the troops again. And so we go this way. Awesome, +1 movement. I don't suppose I can clean this up. Do I want to? I might. I'm gonna go this way first. Well, you have no troops to pick up yet. But, you can go gather resources. That's always welcome. I'll get back over here, because sooner or later the enemy is gonna come here. This is the only place I'm really producing troops right now, and, well, I didn't leave any for the defenders to hire, so... Oh, shit! Hello, a huge armored being bearing an ancient banner led this army. An undead wielder leading more undead. Are there others like you? There is no other like me. I am Morkoth, her chosen sword. I burned the tree mothers. I killed the dragons. I conquered Patram. Well, any sword can be parried and broken. Pretty bold to attack me. Okay, immediately makes more undead. +20 melee offense to all undead troops. Melee 3, combat training 3. Alright. No ranged units. No! How could you? Alright. Fine. You know what? Let's go with, Yeah. Yeah, I really like those things. I really, really like them. Good, good. Reloading. Oops. I think I clicked the button one too many times. No, stop doing that to my cannons! Alright, well, we lost some cannons, and that hurts, but otherwise that went fairly well. I just need a size 5 town and we'll be in great shape. Nothing was left, just empty armor. Okay, let me see. So you did your part here. Just head back in here. Oh, get that. You now have a bone club. Hooray! It's something, I guess. Alright, this leads straight towards the forces of the Empress. Alright. Do I want to head north and help up here? Come on, where's a real city? I need a real city. Fine, I'll trust that he can handle things up there. I'll finally be able to hand some equipment off to my friend over here. And we arrived before the enemy came up. Great! We move very quickly. Okay. Let's trade. First of all, you can have this. Congratulations. You got some cool stuff, but, okay, you need this, and... you need this. Alright, that's great. That is fantastic, in fact. I think I'll even shift myself towards combat form now. And leave the resource stuff over here. Alright, you need this, and I guess you're passable. Probably better you put the movement boost on. Yeah, that's probably better for you. I do like this. I can have one extra cannon, which is useful to me, and the initiative boost is also useful to me. Yeah, very usable. I need to get him up there, though. There's a very useful thing up there. Well, that looks good. But you're a bit of a wimp. I think I'm gonna push you down here and pick up a new army, and then you're gonna start fighting stuff. Yeah, that's probably the correct play. Oh, of course. If you're a fighter, you're proficient with everything, so you might as well carry a good adamant mace and, you know, a few other things like that. Alright. Alright, that replaces the lost. My army is still not full up. Alright, you need to get up here. There's nothing else up here you need, but this is valuable. Apparently somebody missed picking up some wood. Boy, this guy feels so slow by comparison. Might as well. Alright. Arcana magic. One of the only kinds he didn't have points in. The only kind of magic I still don't have points in is... Let me see, we got Chaos, Destruction, and Order. We're missing Creation. Just Creation. Although I have a trinket that helps a little with that. Alright, we're gonna head south. He's getting close to being the ultimate wizard. Okay, they just popped out of there, did they? Well, I don't think there's a whole lot I can do about that particular location just now. But I can run some quick transactions. This will help me in the future. I'll be glad that I did that later. Oh no! I'm Aldous, Baron of Loth, and devout servant of the Empress. If you had gotten just a few steps more, one more turn, he'd have loaded up an army. Vanya is corrupted by its contracts, always looking to cheat and trick each other. You only know greed. I'll save it from the merchants and free the indebted, bringing true peace and prosperity. No thanks. This is bad. He's 4 levels higher than me with a ton of rats. If only you had gotten one step further, he's going to take all your artifacts. The Toxicologist is my favorite undead unit. Crap, I don't even have any good targets to aim with that. Oh, it's not good. I don't suppose I could pull off a Tempest. All that would do is buy time. It's bad. It's really awful. Squeeze out every bit of damage you can. Not gonna matter, we're already dead. Yeah, that was bad. That was real bad. Ugh, my stuff! Cannot revive yet. I need him revived right now! But I can't revive him yet. I was gonna head south, but... 3 turns. That's a long detour, but I'd be able to reclaim this. Not that important, is it? I don't know. I don't know what's down here. Oh, I want to do the arcane! Alright, fine. Magic resistance it is. Huh, turns out there was nothing over here the whole time. This is not connected. Okay, then, we're gonna go back that way. That means this is actually a relatively safe location. Huh. Your army might not even be necessary. I guess that's fine. Yep, I know. It's taken. Just don't burn it on me, okay? Alright then, well, let's just go. I guess you want to visit this. Still don't know how to get there. A lot of places I can't get to just yet. Anyway, I guess I'm happy with you guarding that for the moment. There's 2 of them there, is there? Where did the second one come from? Oh shit, it's him again! You've returned from the dead. Is there no end to this? No end, only duty. Okay. Well. No end, only duty. Or so he says. Got 6 of them to a pile. And that is awesome. No more singing. Thump. Hey, you silly undead, stop having fun. Get back in the grave. Army suddenly, the empty armor clatters to the ground. Alright. Next we have you. You took out everything, and you're still considered dangerous. You're very high level and very dangerous. He's fairly resilient, isn't he? Do that. And do that, yes. I got it. Ah. That hurts. Those reload. Alright. You should be able to handle some rats. If you want to go this way, you're going to find it difficult. Magic just isn't hitting hard enough against this guy. Alright. No matter where you attack, stop doing that. Those are really expensive. Poor thing is getting all tore up. This might be a moment where we shell our own position. Yes, I think it just might. Okay. No! We lost, like, 6 cannons in this fight. It has been brutal. All to that judgment spell. Huh, they do have a melee. I didn't even realize they had a melee. Well, how about that? Pollen, the real reason the Dark Elves never invaded the surface. Okay, now we have to choose. Troop movement or... a resistance until the first time they've done something in a fight. I like this one, actually. Essence Shield is good. Not exactly the ability I'd have picked, but it's a good one. Alright, we'll convert this. Though it means we lose a couple turns, I think it's okay. Uh-oh. Fire, destruction, the Rana are coming. Uh-oh. I just put out a fire over here. Okay. Well, guy, you're gonna need... to decide how you're gonna divvy up your troops. Alright, that's a pretty good start. You might be able to hold with that, I don't know. Okay, you need to... No, talk to him. Oh my gosh, there we go. Okay, you need the Golden Goose. Alright, we'll figure this out. Alright, you need this. One of these. You definitely want the boots. You need this. This'll do. Oh, shit, I could be wearing this. Let me see. Okay, I think that pretty much does it. I'm gonna give you... Where is your proper weapon? I guess this is your proper weapon? Sure, why not? I'm gonna give you this, and I'm gonna put this on. There, I think that's for the best. Okay. Okay. Man, I lost so many things. Should I head north? Business? Sure, why not? I'm gonna clean this up. And you are gonna wait here and supply yourself with an army. And you are going to hope that you're up to this task. A Gladiator 2 movie. Russell Crowe doesn't think it's a very good idea, does he? Ah. I can't imagine why he wouldn't think it would be a good idea. I'm surprised they haven't just decided to reboot it and make a new movie. The Bacons are not for you. We will wield them and punish all. T'Chaya, is that another wielder? She will be your death. Well. Dragons versus mortars. Who would you bet on? The breath weapon or the gunpowder? Well, I hope you didn't bet on the dragons, because yikes! Where'd Justice go? I had it just a second ago. There it is. Gladiator, the animated series. Gladiator, the Netflix original. Oh, yeah, we have independence pretty much all the time. We've also got a couple weird parties that I don't think exist anywhere else, but, they're not always on the ballot. Nah, they're just some chocobos. Get them out of here. Okay. I can have the other guy pick that up. We're gonna go this way. You know they're gonna come up here again, right? But, this guy probably needs to hire the troops more. And so he gets first dibs. You get second dibs, I guess. What? But how could a franchise ever end? When there's somebody who believes they might be able to squeeze another nickel out of it. Just gonna keep drafting the little trickle of troops I can manage. Oh yeah, of course. The microtransactions, absolutely. They just haven't figured out how to put microtransactions into movies yet. But give them a few more years, they'll find a way. Let's clear this real quick. Oh, you want to equip this? I was supposed to give... Oh, spell damage power. You know what? Yeah, yeah, that sounds good. Spell damage power. Yeah, I like that. Well... Not enough of an army yet. Alright, get up here. You're gonna grab a bunch of stuff. Hopefully we don't get attacked while you're away. Oh, here he comes! I don't really have the ability to increase my army much more. I'm putting him in the city. He will directly defend. Burned buildings, the vengeance of the Rana. You should bow before us. If you do, you might live. Like you let that town live? I said might. Once we've defeated you all, you may use the beacons to make sure history repeats itself. All dragons will fall. Whoever used the beacons could die, and you seem frail. I must pay my debt, and this is the cost. Alright, how many dragons you got this time? We took 12 in the last... No, I think we took 16 in the last battle. They had 16 again. Yeah, we already know how this one plays out. Couple sneezes, they're gone. Freeze your wings. Still gonna take you seriously. This time I'm gonna use this. And outfire the dragon. I heard that the new Mad Max movie was actually a good movie, even though no one watched it. I don't know. I've never really been a huge Mad Max fan myself. I heard the game was really good some years back. He's afraid to fight me. Good, because I don't want to lose everything. Yeah, he's back, and he's too big for you to fight. And I can't keep guarding down there. Because we've got other places for you to be. Like up here. The moment I find a size 5 town, you're all doomed. A group of him are looking at the burning ruins. Brute raised an arm to greet him. Are you to save us? We've tried to fight back. We are. Who are you fighting? Dragons! They've returned and they hunt. They're filled with rage. They bring vengeance. Join me and we'll stop them. Well, I can't have you 7, so... Wait a minute. Alright, Is that a good trade? These are upgraded. I guess this is a better unit. not a city? What is this tiny little outpost here? It'll never get past a size 2 again. What could I do with this one? I guess I'll take a mercenary. We'll make what we can of it, but it's not what I need. Fury Road. A lot of people like that one. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about this guy. He's just gonna take stuff. Red dragons. Human wielders, you are weak! Your frail bodies aren't meant to hold and harness essence. And yet I do just fine. If you apologized for Barya and put a stop... If I apologized for Barya and put a stop, would you go back to your swamp? Ha ha ha! Laughable, naive! Apologies mean nothing. Power means everything. Fine, I'll kill you and use the power of the beacons to destroy any who would threaten us. You'll die. We all die. And it's the reason for our death that counts. Okay, they're spread out. That makes this more difficult. This is a problem. Okay. Slow you down a little. Speed my guys up a little. Okay, getting better. Okay, there we go. Only the green ones left. Can you fire me? Yes, you can. Not quite, huh? Darn. 1 point of order shy. Okay, you got this, though. I could use repelling on you. Or I could just shoot you. Although repel is more fun. Oh yeah, Hollywood's over. Alright, we control 5 out of 8 now. Oh. That way into that path. Alright. Why haven't you given me a size 5 city yet? I could do so much with one. I'd also like to know how to get into there. Oh, hi. Yep, he's refusing to directly attack. More and more undead pouring in. I'm not going to try any of this. I'm going to just move. Okay, that's a serious threat. So, we need to swap back to this. You know what? I will switch to this. You're gonna have ranged units. Alwana wielder led his host. This must be the one who has taken control of the plateau, the one trying to use the beacons. Human, the rider has come, signaling your downfall. Soon you will see why Rana is the very height of evolution, and then you will die unless you wish to surrender. Oh, really? The swamp people, who spent their whole lives in mines, know the theory of evolution. Oh, is that so? Go back to your swamps. I'll protect Barya. No, the beacons are mine, and then the healing can begin. Then you know what the beacons can do. Of course, that's why I'm here. They drain the life from the land and can't be allowed to exist. Once the humans are gone, we'll destroy the beacons. Nah. Oh yeah, American culture dramatically shifted several times. One of the major turning points in American culture was the influenza. It was it was basically a pandemic. The short version is, where other people in the world, it was still regular to hug and stand close together. In America, people just kind of stood further apart and became standoffish and not touching each other and stuff. And it's many times that, you'll hear people comment upon that when they travel from elsewhere in the world to the U.S. Or sometimes people from the U.S. traveling elsewhere in the world and they feel like they're crowded all the time. And that was specifically influenza. I mean, they didn't have words like social distancing back then, but, there's a few other touch points in history that dramatically altered our culture that usually aren't talked about much. Alright, let's see. This is the 2. This one gets a thumping. Well, Americans used to be a lot poorer also. Practical purchases, I think, have more to do with your wealth level than necessarily your culture. Alright, that's 3 momentum. We've got this. You're gonna have a lot of essence, aren't you? Not if I destroy some of it. please stop. No, I lost one. No! Oh, you could still charge essence even though I destroyed it, huh? Reloading. Reloading. How about I put up a Tempest? We can really make use of the tricks like Tempest. Ooh, dimensional door. Smooth move. Ow. Alright, excellent. That's two more. Alright. Oh, you're entangled. Ah, you're entangled. Damage, it's painful. Century of the Cell. I believe propaganda was first used during one of the wars. Wasn't it to... They started doing propaganda to try to convince the enemy soldiers to quit fighting, to desert or switch sides or whatever? And then that person after the war came back and got into advertising? I feel like there was something like that. But I can't remember which war it was. Alright, our magic resistance is up to 75%, but that's only damage. What I really want is to up my arcane, please. %, more spell damage resistance. Our spell damage resistance should be a work of art at this point. 95%. If you throw a spell at me, we won't feel it. You can still entangle us, debuff us, and all that, but damage! That's just not gonna work. Yeah, he just can't pick a fight with him. That's good. dead. I'll have to come back and claim that beacon later. I see. Burn it. Let's put our glasses back on. Okay, there's a lot of spires here. A lot of them. I'm pretty confident if I'm defending it, but not attacking him directly. He was a nephew of Freud. Ah, I see. Great. So, he was the source of much of the evil in the world today. Yeah, we would have figured out advertising even without him. Well, 2 gold mines. But there's nothing to spend gold on just now. Oh yeah, didn't I have... Ah, right, here, you finished. Good. A shop, huh? Yeah, alright, I could do that. Sure, pipers. Piping hot pipers. That's fine, it's whatever. How annoying, you took my silk source. Alright. Well now. There's only 1 beacon of power unaccounted for. This is a dead end. Resources we can't leave for the enemy to pick up. Probably want to find out what's over there. Tucked away in that corner. Ah. I might replace that with one of the recruitment spots. To pull troops down there. Alright, there should be an enemy here somewhere, right? Not just the one? Maybe it's just the one. Red magic keystone. Burn it. Everything is just a small little settlement. Alright, well, whatever. Alright, that's probably... green. Where's the red one? Must be down in that corner. No matter. Seems like we've already got a full set of things. I'll have to fight through the undead again. But I won't claim the last beacon. I'll go down to this corner and fight the Rana there, just because I'm curious to see them. Yep, yeah, convert from the small settlement, alright. There's the green thing for that one graveyard. Okay, we'll get that on the turnaround. They sure are taking all my stuff. Yes, it has to burn so we can make a rally point here. We'll let this guy do it. Okay, and this town over here is... also gonna do a mercenary quarters, I guess? Sure. Why not? Okay, let's see. First off, over here... Den. Okay, alright. This. You're going to give me these. I'll give you this. And I'll give you this. Take those. More cannon. We're gonna go all cannons if I can. It's a stupid thing to do, but I want to do it. Alright, there you go. You got a pretty decent looking army. It's something. Well, there's a ton of things. There's a ton of philosophy that built up to what the Third Reich did. There's was quite a few philosophers and theories that went into that. Big old katamari of bad ideas. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Give to me as many of those as you can. Alright, we are geared for war. Let's get to it. Probably. They didn't have good treatments for pneumonia back then. They didn't have good treatments for a lot of things back then. I don't know why this is locked, but we're unlocking it now. Okay. Collect more stuff. And a draft tab. Yep. Scholars and arcanists who built this beacon and died with it. You carry the mark. Swear the oath and it'll grant you power. Nope! But you must! Ah, nope. I don't must anything. Now get out of here. Alright. Now let's have a word with these undead cultists. Oh, hi again. Round 3, is it? He's dangerous, is he? Every time I defeat you, you come back with a larger army. So I stopped defeating you for a while. Ow. I don't think that did as much as you would have liked. Okay, so your initiative is very high. Holy shoot, your level. Alright. Well. Okay. Alright, that has been a lot of kaboom. Almost. Keep gathering that momentum. Can I get a little bit more damage? Alright, at this point, there's no way you can possibly shift the tides. Although you can make me hurt quite a bit. But it won't matter in the end. Oops, I forgot about you. Alright. Or we could just beat him to death with the cannon's, ramrods. Sure, why not? I'm surprised that does any damage at all. Alright, well, we lost 6 cannons. There we go. Alright, Arcana 3, that's a big deal. We still have some nice stuff we could pick up. Alright. Step aside and join me. I seek to activate the beacons and improve them. You have a clearer mind than any undead I've met before. Oh, my mind is stronger. I recover faster. I knew what was going to happen, so I prepared. I always thought the oath was flawed, unable to bring a person back. Oh, the oath is not flawed. Maybe the people swearing it were. No matter. Stand aside or die. No, that was your chance to actually convince someone to join you, and then you just suddenly go, well, time to fight. I don't know whether or not you could have convinced him, but it was a chance to try. Alright, let's see. Oh, don't want that to detonate. Okay, we'll be careful then. Okay. You need to back away from the exploding barrel, please. There's not enough left. Give the dog some bones. They just keep hammering me with judgment. It hurts. Every time they judge my cannons, it hurts. Those ramrods hit absurdly hard. Crazy how hard they hit. No sign of Cora Lightbringer could be found, but her greatsword was found in one of the many piles of bones of the defeated. Alright, we prevented that from flipping. Now we need to claim this, and I'll be able to start calling more troops in. I doubt anyone's gonna get up into this corner. I think you can come back this way and flag anything that needs to be unflagged or reflagged or whatever. Lots of dispatches from the Merchants Guild, huh? Okay. Want this back. Burn it. We'll just rebuild. Alright, I'm gonna need to go this way and reclaim all of this. Before I can go down here and take this. This is the one day of the week I can play extra long. Because I don't have work tomorrow. They got me on this 410s bullshit. Okay, I can ignore that. Alright, that should finish burning in a second. Alright, rebuilding time. We're just gonna do the same thing we did everywhere else. Okay, if I touch that, the mission's probably over, and I want to explore the last corner of the map, so we won't flip that switch just yet. Alright, the Rana are pushing in that way. There are 2 beacons of power. I only need to claim 8. There are 9 on this map that we've found. Alright, you can start building. Most of our bazaars have been burned down now. Oops. How many Rana are here now? I have enough troops. I can kick one more butt. Rana, this area is under my protection. Humans have invaded our marsh and hunted Rana for generations. You will not change, I know this. That's a sad outlook. Change is as constant as life. We will change, it's already begun. You're old when you die, blah blah blah. I don't think you're even worth my time. Ooh, man, that's rough. Whoa! Oh, interesting. Haven't seen that item before. There it is, creation magic, the last one. That's a dangerous thing to use. I might stop using Dreths if I've got that. Only using the most high hit point units possible. Well, I can't quite refill my troops. Alright, get out of here, you. Alright. They're gonna send more undead at me. This guy over here can drop some troops off as well. Let's see. Meanwhile, over here, you have to have one of these, just as you do. I'm going to be able to hire so many riflemen. It's going to be crazy. I could turn the cannon thing off to get one of the research facilities up. Okay, hold up. Where are you? Hey. This is madness. I'll find a way to release you. Ah, jeez. Alright, my gosh, these armies. He's gonna kill a bunch of my cannons again. Ugh, but he started getting the full side. Oh, man. Man, that's hardly fair. I just wiped out a ton of my men before we've even begun. It's getting bad. It's getting bad. Shit. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're not gonna have a lot of cannon left over now, are we? It's really awful. I could use repel right now. Not good. Not good at all. Very, very, very bad. They're getting momentum like crazy. Do more damage. I don't have more damage to do. It's bad. Nope, that's not the right spot. This is game over. This is a game over. Shit, despite everything. Did it autosave? We'll try going back. Holy crap, that army! He jumped from I can defeat him without losing hardly anything to holy shit. This is insane. Okay. Just without warning. Okay, this took me back a little bit. I can't believe there's no, like, tier 5 cities I can find anywhere. We're gonna have to change our strategy a little. Alright, we're only back a couple turns. All right. That's true, I don't have an army of rats. What was I thinking? Alright, I could do a 1-2 punch, or... Okay, that's a little bit better. Alright, if I tear this down, we won't get any more cannons ever again. But I can create one of these. More magic and stack my troop numbers higher. Or make each troop more powerful. I'm gonna take the one that lets me stack my troops higher and gives me more magic. It's gonna be 3 turns from now, and we're gonna have it. you're gonna need to slip over to here, I guess. Alright. I can't take any more fights with the undead at this time. They're just too... They just became way too strong too suddenly. A hypothesis on why people kiss? Okay. I guess. It's a weird question, but sure, why not? Oh wait, no! It's him again! What is he doing here? His isn't supposed to be the... How, you were a turn... Oh my gosh. Alright, okay, hold on. Right. My muskets are gonna get eaten before I get a turn now. Maybe this battlefield will be a little better for me? Oh my gosh, why was he there? You're supposed to come one turn later. I was just gonna run past and not fight you. Shit. Yeah, he's got his movement enhanced and it's just horrible. His movement and his initiative are boosted. He's already throwing down judgment. Every cannon we lose is irreplaceable now. Got damage resistance to spells, which is specifically my bane. Right now. Okay, we've got a little momentum now. The damage reduction, the 60% resistance to magic damage, which is what I'm entirely spec'd to do, is magic damage. Then the absurd boost he has to movement and initiative, then just being given this outrageous army. But yeah, the fast movement specifically counters cannons. The magic resist specifically counters my everything. This is about as bad as it can get. All I have left are 4 ranged units at this point. And he's on top of this. I don't have a way to fight this. At all. And in terms of raw combat stats, that's what he is, so... Hey, I put a mist on that. You're not supposed to be able to attack that this turn. Not that it matters, but... Shit. Okay, well, what were they thinking when they put this unit like this? Holy crap. Alright. Well, I don't get to do what I want. So, we're going to have to do it. We're just going to have to claim all of the beacons then, which will just be the victory. I wanted to see the last corner, and... whatever. I already had the win in my hand before this just absurd thing showed up, so we'll just do this now. Boom, that's 8. Claim. 8 out of 8. Done. There's one more over here, which I will now claim. Think you can handle that? I have no idea. Maybe they'll fight each other and soften each other up? I don't know. As last beacon was claimed, Bigley sensed a change, like a firing pin lining up. He was connected, not just with the beacon, but with all that they had claimed. This is the power he needed to save Baria. Enter a beacon. So, I have 9 out of 8 beacons. Bigley, you've been marked by my crest. Oh, hi, Empress. How's it going? Thanks to you, I am Aurelia Eternal now. Retrieving the crest led my faithful to me, and now I am free. As a reward for your service, take the oath, and you can be honored for eternity. I spit on your oath. I will never serve. And yet, in a way, you already have. Then perhaps you'd serve better as the enemy of the people. The one who brought the dragons back, the one who made an enemy of Arleon, the one who sent his friend to die. You have a wicked heart, and I'll be glad to use these beacons to blast your legions to bits. I will mourn your passing. You would make a worthy foe, something for the people to hate. Instead, my sacrifice will be the rallying cry for Baria to stand against you. So you hope. Hope is a beautiful thing. Steps the old tinkersmith echoed as he made his way to the top of the beacon. He only wished he had one more cup of tea with his dear friend Everthink, where they didn't talk war and politics, but only marveled at the simple wonders of the world. The flight of the desert hawk, the glimmer of sands under a harvest moon, and the peace that comes with time spent in loving company. Alright, well, and, we'll never know what was in that last corner of the map, sadly. He was free! Logical update?
Amongst dunes of sand in the desert lands, far beneath the blazing sun, bigly faced our horse, both with pike and sword, realized what he had done as he learned what pagans do.
Well, alright then. So, that was the final mission of Songs of Conquest. We've done them all now.
Things he's done, weight so heavy on the scale, he will pay the price. Pictured silk spool's face, all he's done and led to this, he will set it right. With a sacrifice, with his sacrifice.
Aim carefully now. Managed to not hit a single one of your own troops. Good aim. Why do I feel like this would be a great map for Breath of the Wild? They've already got the towers and everything. Okay. And so, as mentioned before, no stream tomorrow. The day after will be Master of Magic, which I must play for thousands of hours yet. We'll try a new faction in the mod. Maybe we'll try the Birdmen, I don't know. And the day after that will be the Outer Wilds. Until next time, and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye.